Hey, Ensign Level here with a follow-up to my first video. I've got a little more chopper footage. This is going to be basically attack chopper footage. Just to elaborate a little more on that, I think I had quite a bit of scout chopper footage in the first one. So here we go. We're going to load up, and I believe I start off as the pilot in the attack chopper. I believe it's the, what is it, the M28 chopper. And just to go over the heads-up display again, there's the countermeasures status in the upper left-hand corner. The ECM jammer is ready. We got the altitude indicator with that rectangle to the right of the screen. Once you get below 25 meters, it turns red, which you're flying low. I believe that's the below radar threshold. A little bit of a rocky ride. You can see at the bottom of the screen it says rocket, so that's my main weapon. When I switch to missiles, it should indicate that I've switched to the heat seeker missiles. And also below that, you can see there's a rectangle with a little square inside of it. That is the gunner position, and that's where his turret is aiming. So as a pilot, you can kind of know which way your gunner's aiming, and you might even be able to tell him, I'm making a left turn, or target to your left, or something like that. And you'll also see that same rectangle with the target in it when you're in the gunner's position. So I think I have some gunners. I have some brief gunners footage later, so you'll see it again. And that's pretty much it. I believe I'm equipped with the laser painter, the heat-seeking missiles, and the ECM jammer. Those are the upgrades that I have on this vessel. I'm rethinking the ECM, not the ECM. I'm rethinking the laser painter, only because it seems like whenever I lock on to enemy vehicles, not a whole lot of people out there with javelins or with guided missiles. So it's a good setup if you've got a gunner that's got the guided missile unlocked. But otherwise, it does make enemy ships nervous when they're being constantly locked on. If you've been flying a chopper or a jet and you're being constantly locked up, that kind of makes you nervous. So I guess it serves a purpose there. What I like to do is when I do fire my missiles, I'm not firing any right here, but I usually like to fire the first one off to get them to deploy the countermeasures, and then once those have been deployed, you see me try it here, heat-seeking missiles. I'll fire one off, and he deployed his flares, and then I fire the second one. I don't know if the second one hits him, because I think someone else shoots him down before. I don't know, I think he explodes on something. And I tried the same thing here, except this jet hits me. That jet actually hit us. I don't know why we both didn't blow up, but we didn't. I kind of lose him for a second, and he just happens to come right back into my line of fire, so I take another shot at him. One, and there go his flares, and I don't know if I got a second one off, but someone else finished him off. And that's pretty much it. It just basically, as far as flying the thing, the best way to get better at flying the chopper is to fly the choppers. I'd recommend that you play the co-op mission. It lets you fly a chopper for a while and lets you get some practice in. Yeah, took down that chopper. I think he was already in trouble, so we just basically finished him off. And now we're looking for a few more targets, just hovering around. You can see that the numbers, you can see those little bars, horizontal bars on the screen from left to right. It's at 5 degrees. I'm pitched upwards 5 degrees. So you can see now I'm kind of level, so I'm kind of floating. And now I'm pitched downward 10, 15, 20 degrees. That'll tell you where your nose is. And right here, it's kind of funny. I'm trying to fire at the land vehicle there, except I've got my heat seekers on. I don't realize it until I'm almost on top of it. I switch to my rockets, but I have to stop pursuing it because I've basically lost the opportunity. Same stuff as in the last video. That little cursor near the crosshair. The crosshair helps you fly, and that little cursor there tells you where your rockets are going to go. So you want to kind of use that to aim your rockets. That little cursor thing right there. And here, I'm trying to hover, but not doing a very good job of it. I wind up kind of leapfrogging back and forth because I don't want to stay perfectly still so that we're an easy target, but I don't want to leave until we neutralize and then capture the objective. The one dangerous thing about doing this is when you're low to the ground and not moving very quickly, you're opening yourself up to RPG fire, either the SMAW or the I forget what the other one's called, RPG something. And right there, I was ready to take off, and I clipped the side of the hill because nobody shot me, and I died. So that was kind of a funny fail there. And now I'm in the gunner position. You can see that down below, there's that rectangle, like I mentioned. So I'm basically almost centered. So I'm almost centered on what the pilot's doing, and I've got equipped the thermal optics and the guided missile. Now the one thing about the guided missile is it's powerful and I like it and everything, but it takes forever to reload. I don't know if that's actually I think I've got the autoloader on this setup. It doesn't say here anyway, but I'm pretty sure I've got the autoloader, the thermal optics, and the guided missile. So I don't know why it takes so long. I guess that's something they took care of in the patch. Oh, another funny moment coming up here. I leave to repair, and the guy thinks I'm an enemy trying to dismantle him, so he takes off without me. So it's kind of funny. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the chopper footage and the video. This is Ensign Level, and if there's a next time, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.
I have eyes on an enemy gunner.
Oh, oh, poor me. Oh well.